second short story that we are doing today is called Babette's Feast by one Karen Blixen.
Uh-huh.
Goes by a couple names as well.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, get into that.
There's a gimmick.
Yeah. The short story itself was published in 1958 in Denmark. It is about 11,400 words, or about 20 pages in the version we used. I couldn't really tell if those little like footnote things were.
Yeah, those were page counts for the original printing.
Okay, yes.
Because ours is the version we used is in 8 by 11 pages. But of course, in original printing, it'd be like a book, which is smaller according to my research. Books are smaller.
A little bit.
Okay.
And then I guess in the original format, like you said, it was about 55 pages in standard printing.
Yep. Yeah, this took me like an hour and a half to read. I'm a slow reader.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely more dense, I guess, than like the previous story.
Yeah. Also, I have to take notes on this. And there'll be a part of the section at the end where that gets to be fun.
Yay.
Do we have an ending? I now have an end segment for this podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Besides us just doing quotes, or.
Yeah. There's another thing now.
There?
It's in the notes. You'll see it. Don't spoil yourself by looking at my notes.
So don't hit me and then say, "Oh, hey, don't go to the end."
I want you to be surprised.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'll do the author notes. Okay.
Hey, sounds good.
The author of this, as we know, is Karen Blixen, or is it?
What? Dang it! I should have read ahead to see what she was called.
Yeah, Karen Blixen, real name Baroness Karen Christine von Blixen-Finneck. Yeah. Lived from 1885 to 1962. Born and died in Denmark, but is actually most famous for her work in Kenya, where she farmed coffee and didn't die in World War I.
It got that far, or?
What do you mean by got that far?
Well, just were like Germans taking pot shots at her from one of their colonies, or?
I don't know if I can't remember if they specifically attacked like her plantation. But things were not great, obviously.
Kind of.
No, their nations were. Okay, back to her. Back to Blixen. Fell in love with her second cousin, Baron Hans von Blixen-Finneck. But when Hans did not reciprocate, she entered into a relationship with his twin brother, Baron Bohr Blixen-Finneck. I don't speak Danish.
Mm-hmm.
I like a Danish, though.
I think we have some upstairs, actually.
Are they Danish? It's not a Danish, but it is Danish donuts. I think it's probably Danish styled or whatever.
Are we calling them donuts when they don't have holes?
Yeah, the original donuts didn't have holes.
Okay, that's fair.
In any case, and I think this is a note you put in, or because I don't remember, I would never write this.
Yeah.
Okay, Aunt was a women's rights activist who took over Parliament speaker's podium to castigate a corrupt politician. Also took time to encourage Karen to publish. Aunt's name unknown, apparently.
So who the fuck cares about her?
Okay. You can do the trivia. It's fine.
There, yes. All right. So, besides that little bit of trivia, Baroness Blixen's pen names also happen to include Isaac Deinson, Tanya Blixen, Osakola.
Just Osakola, I believe.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Osachiola, probably maybe, and Pierre Andretzel. So I presume, how many women's authors? I was going to say back in the day, but they still fucking do it because our society. But
your society, my society is fine.
Oh yeah, no, your society is completely fucking gender neutral and progressive.
Yeah, I keep telling you to upgrade your society, but you say no.
Yeah, well, hey, come on. Welsh are going to get there one day.
When they get out of all those consonants, eventually they'll figure out how to do genders.
Oh my god. We should have more consonant scrub. Yes. So, did you look up what she did under these pen names, or?
It was mostly she used a different pen name for each language she wrote in.
Okay, well,
because she wrote in like English, Danish, I think German, French too.
I'm presuming Pierre is French, or?
I'd have to lean that direction.
Swahili, actually, but
okay.
What would Osachola be?
What?
What would Oschola be?
I think it's Oskela.
Oskela.
I don't know.
Yes. Okay.
I blame Solomon for this.
Okay. Yes.
Solomons are made up characters.
I know. So you should put footnotes in this shit. Come on, man.
You want me to put footnotes in the notes?
Well, it's fucking Solomon's job. Come on, dude. All right. Yes. And then kind of how I did most of my research for this book. Orson Welles actually was involved. Well, not involved in the creating of this, but he, I'll say, planned to do an anthology of Karen's books as
You
well.
can't use her first name. You're not a friend.
Okay, sorry.
You know the rules for that.
Oh yes, no, sorry. My good friend George. Okay, sorry. So
Even though
also can't fucking you say you use pen names when one of your fucking names.
Yeah. Which one is this? Which one's the one?
Well, Tanya Blixen and then von Blixen Finecke.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I go by a fake first name, it's still a pen name. If I did if all my things were like Gerard Cook or Samuel Cook, it's still a pen name because it's not my real name.
Okay, well, let's fucking just use Gordon. Would that be okay? Or?
No, because that's my middle name, so
okay.
That's just
it's just improper, really.
Yeah, it's just me having dyslexia.
Okay, sorry. So my apologies for offending the good lady. Baroness von Blixen Finecke was actually her works were supposed to be taken up by Orson Welles after he was planning to do an anthology of films based on her works. But according to you, after a day of shooting, the project was canceled because his financier went bankrupt.
Yeah, that happens all the time. Orson Welles,
especially for him. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what happened there?
It's literally just what it says on the page.
Okay, all right. Just do they put their money in something, or
no?
Someone shot them up.
No, it's just like everyone involved in the movie business is a liar and a fraud who runs out of money immediately.
Yes, lovely. Okay. So you apparently he did end up doing one of her short stories though, but not this short story.
Yeah, I think Orson Welles eventually adapted the Immortal story to film in 1968, but I think it was a TV film. Is the big difference.
Right.
So it was only like 45 minutes long. It wasn't a big epic series of adventures that he was planning originally.
I mean, were they all about similar characters and stuff? Or
no,
was it okay?
No, like I don't. Blixen isn't like Joyce, where it's like where he only wrote about one thing really.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I'm going to write about all kinds of different stuff. I'm going to widen my horizons like a human being.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole podcast is dedicated to taking down James Joyce.
What the hell? Why would you leave it about Ireland? It's boring.
This is one thing I know. We should be mean to the Irish and they won't fight back.
No, won't have any grudges. Completely justified whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then I think there was a film about this short story though that I looked up.
Yes. Did I write that? Oh no, it's in the next thing.
So yeah, there you go. So Blixen, Baroness Blixen, probably has more Academy Awards associated with her than anyone else will probably ever read.
Yep.
Wow, way to throw everyone under the bus there, James.
Okay, listen, you're gonna read a number and you're gonna say that's gonna be pretty hard to beat.
Okay, all right. Out of Africa, based on her memoirs.
From 1985.
I was gonna fucking say that. Written in 1985.
No, the movie was from 1985.
Okay,
she was dead in 1985.
I thought it was published after or something.
That'd be pretty hard, actually.
Fine, sorry. Okay. Published in 1985.
No, movies aren't published.
Fucking published to the Academy. Thank you. Released in 1985.
Okay.
Thank you. Won 7 Oscars. Oh, gee, sorry. Do you mean won 7 Oscars as in the people Oscar, or 7 Oscars as in the trophy that you receive?
The award. Come on.
Oh, well, I can't be sure, James. I can't be sure. It's very vague.
All right, follow that up.
And this very short story was adapted. Babette's Feast was adapted into Babette's Feast in 1987.
Yes.
Which was 5 years after, 25 years after her death. So that wouldn't make sense whatsoever. And it won Best Foreign Picture.
Yeah.
Because it was, in fact, made by the Danes, as I looked up on the Wikipedia page.
Okay, and here's the twist.
Oh.
I actually saw Out of Africa like 2 or 3 years ago. Did not know. In that movie, she's not, I don't even think it's ever mentioned that she's a writer until like maybe the very end of it, where she's just like writing her memoirs about her adventures in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, did not know that it all came circle for me.
There you go. Thought it was just this random thing about this random
well, it was back when I was trying to watch all the Oscar winners. And so it was like, it just came up on the list. And I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. Yeah. It's okay. It's like, it's just a melodrama with a bit of romance in it. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
About this random woman in Kenya.
Yeah.
Doesn't really deal with any of the underlying issues with being in a colonial state. Or...
It does some of those, and it's like it's kind of like it's hard to run a plantation, and then it's like ultimately it's kind of futile to try and like change things because nature is always against you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then she was like, was it wrong for her to be there in the first place, and should we all really just leave these places to their own devices because all we seem to do is bring war and suffering from European problems?
Mm-hmm. And the answer to that was no.
The answer was like this was kind of a waste of time, but at least we learned something about ourselves. At least that's
so in the end, it was worth all the hundreds of millions of people dying.
Well, okay, I don't think this specific coffee farm killed hundreds of million people.
Yeah, just mean the entire Scramble for Africa project.
Yeah, I don't think it was really talking about the whole scramble. I think it was more just about this. It was a character story, character's journey. Yeah.
Don't have to go big every time, but
yeah. Not everything has to be about the scramble for Africa, except for Terminator 2, which is definitely about the scramble for Africa.
Totally.
Prove me wrong, film people.
I'm pretty sure Sarah Connor was supposed to be in Kenya the whole time, but they couldn't afford.
Yeah, they couldn't afford to film there, so they had to film in Los Angeles, famously a cheap place to film.
Yep. Great parking.
Okay, I think we can actually get into the short story now.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, right.
I was like, a benefit is it was like 4 times longer than the previous short story, so we got to do a lot more stuff.
Yeah, spend more time with the characters and such.
Yeah, we actually had arcs in this.
Yeah. Actually learned our characters' names.
Yeah,
very nice.
Okay, so we should actually probably, for those at home who have never read this story, let's start talking about it. Yeah. Okay, there's a man called Dean, and he's a priest in Norway.
Yeah, which I don't think just basically say like, oh yeah, this dude's like the leader of a cult, basically.
It's kind of a cult, yeah. He has certain like beliefs, like we don't get especially into his beliefs outside of his main thing is just poverty, pretty much just trying to live as aesthetic life as possible.
Don't get into worldly pleasures, stuff like that.
Yeah, just be very boring, and he seems to have some sort of undeniable charisma about him.
Yep.
And he has 2 daughters. Who do we hear anything about the mother? I think it's mentioned like once in the beginning, something about the mom.
I thought it was maybe just about like one of the 2 old ladies that come up later, but
I could be wrong.
It's not really. It doesn't really come up much.
Yeah, the mom is not. If she does exist, is not an important character.
No.
I could assume maybe that Dean had a virgin birth.
Well, I kind of had to read one of the later paragraphs a couple times because this book kind of takes us through their whole lives, and eventually their father passes on. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, old man dies.
Yeah, and I thought it was like, okay, wow, he's celebrating his 100th birthday. Like, way to go, godly dad. And like, nope, he's just actually dead. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Like it literally says the next line. They're celebrating his 100th birthday, assuming like maybe a miracle or something might happen this day.
Nope, just
he's super dead.
Yeah. And I guess also, I don't know if they ever like specifically. I can't remember if they actually like specifically say Protestant if they're Protestants, but
they are Protestant.
Yeah, I mean, they literally they said they named them after Martin Luther and one of his colleagues, I think. The $2 rather.
Yeah, and the whole and it's like they are, of course, very suspicious of Catholics.
A little bit.
I'm not gonna blame them.
They're monsters. What the hell?
Okay. Also, one thing: did you ever end up looking up where this like location is?
Well, I tried to look up if this place was actually a real place, and I don't know. It's on the wiki. There is this town. The short story is set in a small town in Norway.
Yeah.
Called Berlevåg.
Probably like that. Yeah. We don't know how to. I don't know how to speak Norwegian.
I'm calling it's basically just like German, so obviously I understand it. But there is a Berlevåg in Norway as well. It's also a. Did they ever say if this place is just like a fishing town or whatever? They say like sailors come in and stuff. But...
Yeah, like the main thing, I actually looked up like where the location is. And everyone, it is like super far north.
Okay.
I thought it was originally just judging by like the short story, because I'm like, oh, you can sail from here to Paris pretty much without any major issues. I thought it was like, oh, it's on the southern tip. No, it almost borders Russia.
Yeah.
The other thing noticeable about it is 2 small things. Has a famous men's choir.
Okay. Yeah, we know we could put all the women out of here eventually.
Right.
Then we got godly.
Yes, and during World War II, the Nazis burned the entire city to the ground.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so those are its two claims to fame. Yeah, and there's a documentary about the men's choir though that you can watch if you speak Norwegian.
There you go. Didn't have any auto transcribing there.
But I just didn't watch the
Yeah.
documentary.
How long was it?
It's like a full actual documentary.
Okay.
It's like it came out. I think it was like nominated for some awards and things, but I didn't bother.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
My research is not that deep. And sometimes there's like podcasts, and one of the things is like they have to do a bit of reading and stuff, and then it's like, also I read this 1,000-page book about like art in the 1500s. I'm like, I'm not gonna put that out. Not in a million years am I gonna try that.
Maybe one day, but for now,
it's I read 2 Wikipedia pages and watched a movie, checks notes, 15 years ago, almost. No, 2 years ago.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't have that much brain damage. We're working on it, though.
I think the modern Oscar awards will do that to you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, guys, back to the characters. We have Dean, who's the dad and the priest, and we have the 2 daughters, Martine and Philippa. That's how I said it.
I just went to Philippa. But...
Philippa?
Yeah.
Philippa.
Yeah.
Does that sound Norwegian to you? Maybe.
Roll with it.
I'm just saying the story would be better if everyone is French, so I know how to pronounce their names. Now about Babette. Let's say that. Babette.
Babette.
I say Babette.
Well, we're going with the probably Nordic German way of saying it. Babette.
Babette.
We're obviously the duet, the wonderful Babette of Norway.
Yeah, that's why people didn't like her initially. It's because whenever she spoke her name, she said it like it's a song for 2 minutes.
And then went skipping down the road.
Okay, so Babette is a French maid who kind of randomly showed up at the daughter's house one day.
And then they refused service, and then she casts a curse on them.
Yeah. No, but the reason she's there is because she's not related to Lauren Lowenthal. She's
just a friend.
Yeah, she's a friend of a cousin. No, she's not even a friend. Her cousin's a sailor who was then a friend of Lowenthal's. Was it?
Yeah.
No, it's not even that. I'll tell you the thing.
Well, I thought it was just like he's a famous singer in Paris, and he probably like attended her like cafe or something. But I could be mixing it up entirely.
No, that's Achilles Papine is the thing.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yes, Lowenthal is the one that sent him along because Lowenthal is originally Lieutenant Lowenthal,
yes,
who meets with which one did he fall in love with? Was it Martine he fell in love with? Or
I thought it was is Philippa the singer?
I think it was Philippa. See, I can't remember on my notes. This is why we have notes.
Yeah.
I should have put that down in the thing.
Anyway, he falls in love with one of the girls,
and then he realizes he can't be with her.
Yes.
So then he goes off and becomes. I have a line about that.
Well, he's a hussar in Norway, so that's weird by itself.
Well, hussar I think just means a guy on like a horseback at this point. Yeah, guys. What is this? Okay, time to grow up and invade France. That's what he did.
Good job, team.
Yeah, that's what happens if a girl denies you. You should invade France.
Mm-hmm. Get all the glory you could ever need.
Okay, yeah.
It only makes up for your failings as a person.
Okay, so yeah, Lowenthal, and he was sent there because he was depressed he has an aunt that lives in the city.
Yes.
And his aunt,
city.
But I like to call it city. Maybe it was bustling at this time. This is before the Nazis burned it down. There's a population of 27,000 in the city.
Yeah. This is truly the worst thing they did in the north.
Mm-hmm. I got a thing of your notes. I'm gonna put the thing of your notes over here. So stop mixing up with my notes.
Who would possibly want to read those ever?
Yeah. You, but I don't need them now.
Yeah.
Anyways, so let's go back to starting through the story. Babette now is living with the 2 daughters of Dean. Dean is already passed on at that point.
Yes. And
it's people find it a bit weird to have a French maid living in an impoverished village in the middle of nowhere,
where it's primarily Protestants who speak a completely different language than you.
Yeah, and they're all aesthetics, so there's no real need for a
fancy
French maid.
Yes,
doing all the cooking things.
Yes, you can cook all sorts of goddamn things apparently.
But she learns how to be great at making. I don't know, just a fish stew and some like plain bread. That's pretty much seems to be all they eat.
A little bit. And
so she learns very well how to make that, and she's good at that. And I like the little things that she's very good at haggling. So she manages to actually save the household money by being there.
Yeah.
It's cute.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, does I forget? Does she use like someone as a translator for haggling, or does everyone just like understand what
Like
she's
she
indicating?
speaks very basic broken.
No. Oh right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Norwegian. So it's like, but she's quite aggressive. So it seems she knows how to get what she wants.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
She's a personality.
Yeah.
Force of personality.
And so this is the town initially very distrusting of her and thinking that she might have evil witch powers.
A little bit.
And of course, another thing they're worried about her is that she's well, fuck it, I'll borrow it from now. Oh, it's actually on the next page. I need my third page. Give me a second. You don't.
What am I gonna do about my third page?
She's a petrolus.
Yes.
Because she is the reason why she's there in this little village is because she was escaping from
the French Commune of 1871,
which got destroyed
for a little bit. Whoopsie, whoopsie.
I think it's forever. I don't think the Paris Commune ever came back.
Well, yeah, I just mean that you're saying the French rich came back.
Mm-hmm.
French proletariat. Yes. So yes. The French communards. Miss those guys.
Oh yeah, we should also probably state when this story is taking place.
Well, yeah, like as I mentioned previously, this kind of takes us from when these two young girls were like 5 years old, I think. Like, very, very young, I think, relatively, and then it goes into like, I think to their like mid 30s.
Because I think it's because I have in my notes. It's at 1854, Martinian is 18 years old, and this is the point where Lieutenant Lawrence Lowenhall kind of like falls in love with her and then kind of runs off.
Fucks off, yeah.
And then in 1871, Babette arrives at the household.
Yes.
And then there's like she goes adapted to the household, and then 1883 is when the story is taking place, approximately.
Yes.
At least that's when the narration kind of begins.
Yes, and the short story is kind enough usually to actually give you like a date. We don't have to like find the events and then look it up ourselves, kind of thing.
Yeah. And so just based on my little math things, it's so 1883. So that'd be it's 29 years after that. So they'd be in their late 40s at least.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Yes.
So get to see the whole gamut of their lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and say so. It's like she used to be young, beautiful blonde hair, and now the characters have kind of gone. The hair's gone a little gray and things. Yeah. Because people went gray.
But they're still pure and beautiful and yada yada yada.
Yeah, and in this village, there's about a dozen still followers of the church, at least that the kids like.
Yeah. And
there's a whole thing about how the kids were. I should stop saying. I should say sisters. Saying kids.
Yeah,
like,
they're still kids to me.
Yeah, the sisters Martine and Philippa were like beautiful singers initially, and then there's a whole little arc with Achille Papin of Paris. About he wants to take one of the sisters away and have her sing in all the great opera and all the churches and halls and things in Paris.
And he tries to, let's see, recruit her, kind of like tries to mentor her a little bit, like taking her through like, through songs and else here, little excerpts of plays, I think. And then he tries to kiss her and,
doesn't work.
Yeah, who would have thunk?
Yeah.
And then he's like, wait, why does she hate me? Like, what did I do? Oh, wait, no, it was the script, not me that kissed her, obviously. Just the worst.
Okay. I also like how they describe him as like he has really bright red lips and curly black hair. And that's the thing. I looked at a few old paintings, and for some reason that's just that's a thing that's emphasized in old paintings, like how red people's lips are. And it's like even if their lips are like I think you have syphilis or something, your lips are very badly infected, probably. But it's like, yeah, that's really attractive at the time.
Syphilis. Go ahead, give me some of that.
That's one of those weird things. Like back in the day, is like I think it was. I don't think it was typhoid. It was cholera, maybe. Polio. No, I don't know. There's a lot of illnesses which are like seen as very attractive, and like if a lot of excessively incredibly pale illnesses are like, yeah, you get a bit of that. Men love it.
It's got a little bit of a fever.
Yeah, you got a little because that's one of those things. Like some blush is like if you get really sick, it makes your cheeks really, really red and your skin really, really white. And that was seen as very attractive, like I think in the 1700s.
Oh, Philip, you're ever so.
Yeah, I don't think horrible coughing was ever seen as super attractive.
Yeah, we just held it in all the time.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back on track with this story.
Yes. So, Babette becomes slowly part of the community over time. I know you talked about how all the various members of the community are superstitious of what she will do to their puritanical ways, basically.
She's an evil papist. You can't trust her.
It's a little bit. Never know what those Catholics are going to do.
Yeah.
And they slowly but surely get over that and come to value her. But even then, like at the very end, when Babette. Sorry. So.
Okay, let me do it. Okay, Babette earlier in the story talks about how it's like her name is on a national lottery in France, and the national lottery you get 10,000 francs, which is a absolutely absurd amount of money to all these aesthetic people who's like they live on maybe I don't know basically nothing, an entirely tiny small amount of money. So, but they're thinking like, well, maybe one day Babette will win the lottery and then she'll run away from here and go live in Paris once more.
And Chekhov's gun later.
And then boom, she wins the lottery, $10,000.
It's all right. Did you actually figure out what the inflation rate would be?
No, like when you go back over 100 years, inflation just becomes nonsense.
Okay, that's all right. It's like $1 billion or something.
Yeah, it's not really like it probably is literally like $20,000 or something like that. It's like it's an absurd amount of money. I can tell that, but it's not like $2 million or something like that. Okay. I could not imagine it being that high.
She could move back to Paris. That's it.
Yeah, and it's like it might be enough for like a little old lady to live on for the rest of her life. So maybe like 300,000 or something. But it's not like it's life-changing money, but it's not like super world-changing money. But it's a lot to people who have nothing.
A little bit.
Like if you gave me 300 grand tomorrow, like I wouldn't do this podcast anymore.
Have a podcast with actual people.
Yeah, I'd go hire Jason Statham. Does he do podcasts?
I thought he was on with Conan or something.
Probably everyone's on with Conan.
He's dreamy.
Is he?
Wow, way to judge my fucking celebrity crushes there, James.
Yeah, he's pale.
Ooh, those rosy cheeks. Of his.
Someone's got to check him for cholera.
I can do it, and a couple other things too.
Yeah.
Yes. So she wins the lottery completely randomly, and then. The two daughters of the dean are kind of like forlorn. They think like, oh hey, this one companion kind of guardian of ours is going to leave us, go back to her home. Person who's been part of our lives for so long again. But then kind of there, shock, gratification, and also horror. Babette says, okay, it's been long enough. I want to throw you guys an actual proper French feast.
Yeah, and this is going to be for the celebration of the 100th birthday of the dean.
Yes.
Everything's coming together. And another small thing about this is the town is kind of, since the dean has died, kind of fractured and fallen apart a little bit.
Yes, old grudges and stuff are coming up, and tensions, I guess.
Yeah, the people aren't being, the town is not in harmony anymore.
A little bit.
A lot of worldly problems have arisen over the past, I'm not exactly how sure, but it's been probably at least 20 years since Dean has died.
A little bit.
And there's a bunch of gray-haired people now, they're just carrying their grudges.
So, dear leader is dead. We're all falling apart.
Yeah. And so, but as a part of this feast, they're going to invite all the followers, and that includes old Mrs. Lowenheim, who is about 90 years old.
And can't say anymore.
Yeah. And she and her nephew, of course, is now General Lawrence Lowenheim, who's going to come over for dinner. And his whole thing is like, I'm a big, strong general. I know I failed to have this relationship with this woman last time. I was all cowardly and small, but I'm going to be big and tough for this big meal, and I'm going to be the guy everybody likes.
To the point where he's literally talking about his past self as like a different goddamn person.
Yeah. There's the whole thing. It's like past me came into the room, and we had a conversation, and I didn't like him.
Yes.
Now I'm big.
Shit.
Yeah, that loser.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, but he tries better. Fucking opera singer doesn't come back though. I was a little.
I assume he's dead by
this
point. I not to be mean, but he was already old at the start of the story. And opera singers not famous for longevity.
Might have gotten a couple out of those diseases right there.
Yeah. He was the first to die in the commune. Paris commune was like, we're gonna kill the opera singers first, the bad singers especially.
Dang it, all the other communards were using was fucking barricades.
Yeah. Okay, if we see an opera singer with bright red lips and curly hair, he's the first to die.
All right, aim and fire as soon as you see the red in their lips.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so it's like everyone is deeply suspicious and worried about this dinner.
Yeah, so once again, kind of a dick move, everyone. Fucking part of your community for at least a decade at this point. Yep. It's like, oh no, she's a fucking witch. They literally call her a witch.
Witch of a cauldron, yeah.
Yes, witch of a cauldron, her fucking apprentice familiar taking all these weird ingredients and stuff into her little fucking kitchen.
Yeah, the redheaded ship boy.
Yes, who I think they said was her nephew.
I think probably your nephew. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a whole thing like everyone thinks they're gonna be eating frogs for the dinner.
Yeah, so some casual French racism in.
I'm pro it. As a Frenchman, I honest we do eat frog sometimes.
All right,
I
okay.
have never eaten frog in my life. I've always wanted to.
Sorry, you'll get there. You'll get there.
I'll do it one
And
day.
they also get some turtles. I think.
Yeah, they get a turtle, and everyone's suspicious of the turtle.
Yeah,
Rightfully so. A turtle's a big and scary creature.
a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's like there was a large rock. I remember the words were like there was a large rock on our table, and then a snake came out of it. Yeah,
and it was cute.
yeah. Turtles are cute.
That's why we have a whole goddamn children's mascot about them.
What Arthur the Turtle?
Franklin.
Franklin, thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone loves him. Look up Arthur the Turtle. I want to see if that's a thing.
Okay, is it just like an aardvark putting up a turtle shell, or?
I don't know. Arthur, now you mentioned it. Yeah, I'm definitely mixing it up. Arthur the Aardvark with.
Nope, just Franklin.
Yeah.
Oh, Franklin.
Well, I lose this round.
Yeah, take that, scrub.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Yes. So the feast is prepared. Everyone is coming up meeting.
We have about a dozen people. And one thing is like they don't have enough furniture for the feast.
Yeah, it's usually just like the daughters, Babette, and maybe like one guest coming in for dinner sometimes.
Yeah, so it's like that's something like I know if you invited, you have a dining room.
Yeah.
Aren't you fancy?
Living it up.
Yeah, but if we invite sometimes rarely when we invite people over to my house for like dinner and things, like we have enough chairs, but it's awkward because like our dinner table it's how you have to put in slats into the dinner table to spread it out long enough, and none of our chairs match, of course. So it's like everyone's kind of up and down and but it works.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it's character.
Yeah,
it's character.
Our house has character, not money, but character.
That's a true value, really.
Yeah. So they get it. So we have the general, and we have the townsfolk, and we have the sisters, and Babette though is always preparing the meal. She doesn't get to eat with everyone else.
No. But I mean, that's to her. That's like where she wants to be.
Yeah. But she doesn't get to partake in it. And so this meal is supposed all the villagers say no matter what happens,
don't drink, can't drink, temperance, children.
Yeah, it's about, that was one of my other favorite lines of the story. Is like is that I can't remember. Yeah, one of the sisters says like, "Is this wine? We can't have wine." And then Babette says it's like it's a Chevron 1850.
Yes.
And they're like, "Oh, okay then," because the sisters
they don't know shit.
They don't know that wine can have names.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think they also mentioned like, oh yeah, there was, or I think the general also says that there was like, whoops. Oh wow, there's some Amontillado too.
Okay, yeah, you go back like a little bit.
Okay, all right, yes, and speaking of wines that they don't know about, the general is there to like partake and say like, oh wow, this ever so wonderful vintage, yum 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 yum.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. He gets the contrast of everything.
Yes.
He gets like he's the worldly one.
Yeah,
and it's very fun.
And then he breaks down. I think he's the one who kind of breaks down everyone's barriers, kind of thing.
Yeah, the thing is that he originally is like, I'm gonna dominate the whole room, and then he doesn't dominate the room, but he does control the room in a way he never expected. He gets to participate in something.
He finds confidence in a different way than he was expecting.
Yeah, there's not the medals on his shirt that gives him the confidence. It's him just being like overwhelmed and worldly and actually enjoying something.
Yes, open, sharing that with others.
He's like, yeah, that was really nice. I enjoyed that.
Yay, arcs.
And so they go for that whole.
So then Babette keeps on bringing out different dishes. Sorry, I think I recorded a couple of them. Let's see here. I think so. There was a mention of a blindness demidov, which there was actually a specific article on The Guardian about it, like specifically about this thing from the short story.
Yep.
And apparently it's just caviar and sour cream on tiny pancakes.
Yeah. This is the thing. It's like, they're small Russian-style pancakes, and apparently the difference in them is you whip up the egg whites instead of having to use like baking powder in it, so then they're a bit lighter than your typical pancakes.
Okay. Yeah. They're also like really tiny.
Typically, yeah. It's like it's like a replace for a cracker instead. Okay. Which like I'm sure is like probably quite nice.
Let's see. And then I think there was also mention of it's a French term, but it's a quail in a sarcophagus or something.
You're probably right like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. On with the story.
Yeah, it's not in my notes. What the exact name is?
Sorry, one more thing.
Right.
I think Babette also brings out some other wine.
Yeah, that's really impressive too.
Yes, I know. What, having like 2 wines? Or?
No, it was another like especially rare vintage type of thing.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure she said it was a Amontillado.
Oh yeah, that's what I did because I was thinking of the same short story.
Yeah. I was kind of curious if she had exhumed a corpse.
Nah. She didn't murder anyone for this.
Yeah. Didn't try to get some revenge from all those people.
Not yet.
Yeah, we'll
Listen, there could be a sequel to this story we don't know about. Listen, but the last short story had a pseudo sequel.
Yeah.
And if this one doesn't, we could just write a pseudo sequel.
I mean, I feel like when I was reading about the Dublin or something, I saw someone had done like an informal sequel or whatever. So the market's there.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a fun, just dumb writing project. Is we would just write sequels to all these short stories, and then they'll just be like, each one would probably just be like 5 pages long at most. Yeah. But then we'd be like, hey, follow-ups.
So let's review this now. Shit. Yeah. All right, Babette becomes the new cult leader of this commune. Shit.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hey guys, yeah. And so they have this very wonderful dinner, and there's like a glowing hymn about it, and it seems to be miraculous. Yeah. Everyone just enjoys themselves. Yeah. And they learn a bit about themselves.
And yeah, so I think most of the tensions that the villagers kind of built up after the death of the dean are like generally solved. Like the jilted lovers are reunited, grudges are solved.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
My favorite one, of course, is one brother says like, you ripped me off on like $500 worth of timber or something, and the other one says like, I did. It was great.
Deal with it.
Yeah,
I love you, man. I love you.
Yeah, that's just fun.
Yeah.
Everyone just committing crimes.
Hey, not in the eyes of God.
Yeah. Tell me where it says fraud is illegal in the Bible.
Does it all the time.
Yeah. And then we just there's a little. Oh, I have one little note about that. It's no, this page. I should number the pages. I should do that.
So I'm gonna do it next time.
That would be the smart thing. General Lorenthal definitely emotionally cheating on his wife.
Well, no, just fucking completely cheating on his wife.
No, he doesn't have an actual relationship.
He kissed her hands, James.
But then, like, they have a little thing. It's like, I will always love you and be with you in heart. Yeah. It's like, that's definitely emotionally cheating on your wife.
Yeah, no. Oh, man, come on, James. Like, she fucking only gives him, like, some meals every day and uses some money to get, like, new napkins and stuff.
Yeah.
Per shame.
Okay, and this brings me back to one of my favorite pieces of history and trivia, is that, like, during Napoleon's invasion of Russia, they get to Moscow, and then there's a bunch of records of men, like, sending letters to their wives saying, like, honey, I was going to cheat on you, but the prostitutes in Moscow aren't good enough. So I'm just like, it's not even worth cheating on you.
Feel proud, honey. Feel very, very
I'm devoted
proud
to you because I don't like Russian prostitutes. And I was like, those were the standards back in the day.
Are you sure it wasn't just because you're an asshole invading army? Nope, definitely because standards are way too high.
Yeah. Nice. And so I was like, that's kind of the end of the story. It's just like, yeah. Oh no, there's one little bit. There's another couple little bits. You say your bit first.
Okay, well, yeah. The main bit, the bit I kind of mentioned was that the general kind of confesses his feelings to one of the daughters.
Yeah, I think it was Martinino.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Philippa was the singer. Yeah, the singer's beau, quote unquote beau, and not incredibly inappropriate crush.
Yep.
Yes. So that little thing is solved. Yeah, I think the main bit of closure for the daughters comes with the bet, not with their quote unquote love interest, but that's closure for the general. And then once everyone kind of files out of the house,
it's the next day, I think, literally is
they celebrate for the night, I guess.
Yeah. Next day they go see Babette.
Yes, Babette. They kind of
the giant pile of dirty dishes in the sink in the kitchen.
Yeah, so she'll be with them for the rest of their lives.
The thing is, and so the twist is,
Babette had actually spent all of her lottery winnings buying supplies and such for her feast.
Yeah, for this big feast. Yes. Yeah, so that she's not going back to Paris. She's stuck with there for the rest of her life, and it's cute.
Yeah, and I think actually, and then she kind of like something we didn't mention was that over the course of their time together, the daughters have been like trying to figure out or ask Babette, like, okay, so
who are you?
Yeah, who are you? What did you do? Why did you come to us with like, nothing, looking like you've just been through like the worst experience of your life, or what have you?
Oh, and it's just the worst. She just looks like that because she was sailing. She hates.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
She just hates going on boats.
Fucking hates boats. Yeah, respect.
It's not the thing where she was run out of Paris because she was secretly burning down the town and arming people in the revolution,
and then got kicked out.
Yeah, she didn't get kicked out. She ran the fuck away.
After they came back.
Yeah, after the armies were coming to kill everyone and put down the revolution.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing that screwed her up was traveling by boat.
Yep, dude, fucking 1800s boats, I'd fucking be dying.
Yeah.
So yes, so she reveals that. Let's see here. So I think she mentioned that her child and husband were both killed in the revolution, or she
at least her husband lives. I don't remember if his kids, especially. Yeah, or she was just saying children in general.
Yeah, she might have been separated from them.
And the other big twist is, she used to be a famous chef at a restaurant that General Loren had visited previously.
Yes, it's heavily implied that it's as such, but
I think she explicitly says it like she was like chef at that restaurant.
Yeah.
And like
and there was only like 4 of them. It's fine.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where it's like, I was a previous life, and she has a little speech about like what it was to be an artist. Yeah. And how she was an artist once more for making that meal.
Yes, and she can live the rest of her life just savoring having this moment again.
Yeah, and she will be an artist in heaven when she dies.
Yes. And then they all fucking hug it out at the end, bitch.
Yeah, and there's a little thing about Philippa, where she was like, "Oh, I could have been a great singer. I didn't have to live my whole life as an aesthetic, kind of like in the nowhere, appreciated by a few. I could have gone to the great opera halls and things like that.
And still be with God, kind of thing."
Yeah. And so it's like, it's kind of, this little story has a kind of a whole thing against like aestheticism isn't really a great idea.
Not really.
You should appreciate things in life.
Yes.
It's a good thing to do, appreciation.
Yeah. It's all the stuff in the world.
Yeah. Don't deny yourself pleasures all the time. It doesn't make you happy.
Don't have to fucking gorge yourself on it. It's a nice, healthy little balance there.
Yeah.
Sorry. And one thing while we're still on the topic of that last conversation.
Yeah.
So I think like it might be Martine. She just like says, "Oh, that was a very nice dinner, Babette." Like, bitch, motherfucker! She just spent like her entire winnings on you, slaughtered a turtle for your soup, and then you just call it a nice dinner.
Well, these people don't even know how to be properly appreciative in life, because their whole life is about just being simple and plain.
Prostrate yourselves before this woman. Full on bow before the emperor.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay. You want to get to the quotes now?
Let's see. Did I have any other things
in your little notes?
Yes. So I think also when Babette was mentioning her backstory or whatever, I did try and look up like all the her hated figures, like she mentioned or whatever, like the people who ran me out of the city.
The generals and things. Yes, and then it's like, and now she's like, they're all dead now.
Yeah, like I served them, and fuck them.
Yeah, they allowed her to be an artist, and that gave her value. But she also hates them.
Yeah,
because they stood against her beliefs.
Yes, and took her away from her home and her way of life, basically. So I was kind of like, oh, I miss those guys so much, and I was looking it up, and I was finding that they were like French royalists, the scions of Russian Tatars, writers, and obviously I knew that she was a communard, so I was like, okay, so why does she miss them? And then I got to the point where she says, "Oh yeah, no, I fucking hate those guys." I was like, gotcha.
Yeah, she loves art, and she loves to be able to provide art.
Yes,
but she hates the fact that the only way she can provide art is through a system of oppression.
Yep. Let's see here. Other than that, let's see here. So, also just the fact that there was a feast where a former communist and someone who probably would have fought for the Russian whites are currently at the dinner table. So, what could possibly go wrong? Surprised there wasn't really any conflict between those two, actually.
Yeah, well, no, because he appreciated the art, and that's the kind of this whole story is about like appreciation of art and kind of surpassed value, like religious values
and differences and stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
They can like tear walls down, bring you together, and there's some quite a bit about like religion is like can be a powerful good thing, but it can also it doesn't solve all your problems. It seems.
No, can stifle you a bit.
Yeah, we still have to rely on our human connections to each other to actually kind of do things, and you can connect to other people through art and food and things.
There you go.
Those are nice.
All right,
Okay.
so should I save like my other bits of trivia and stuff for after we do the quotes?
If you have your own bits of trivia, you can say them now.
All right, well, I guess let's just like trivia and like questions, I guess, rather.
No, leave them now. We put the quotes at the end.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so funny little thing. There's just like a bunch of despite these two girls just being like, you know, heavy fucking Christians or whatever,
Yeah.
slightly xenophobic.
Yeah.
You know, they're still like rather worldly. Like they mention the fucking Kaaba, like the black stone in Mecca.
Yeah, the backstone. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like. Well, wait, did they say that specifically, or was that narration in that? I think that might have been comparing. That might have been the narrators.
Okay, yes, there is a bit of fucking omniscient narrator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you can bring it out, you can control F for Kaaba. I don't think it gets mentioned any of the time.
Hey, we're trying to get to our New Jerusalem here. It comes out a lot.
Yeah, is that in quotes or is it by?
Well, it's always like, you know, third person or whatever, so we
Yeah.
usually don't get like the thoughts of unless it's being described specifically.
Yeah,
by the
I assume I think that's the narrator just trying to say like she is a foreign and like magical object.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
Let's see what else is there. So they reference like a place in Norway called Christiania a couple times.
I think that's a real place.
Okay, I tried looking it up and it was nothing really going there. I was curious if it was what is the actual capital of Norway right now?
Not a fucking clue.
Okay.
I should know this, but I don't. You're gonna bring it up and it's gonna be like incredibly obvious and annoying.
It's Oslo right now, I think, but
there you go.
I'll say, what is Christiania right now?
Christiania, Norway.
In Norway. Okay, it might just be. It was another name for Oslo, I think. I swear to God, I tried looking this up and it was giving me nothing. So.
Not surprised me either. Like it might just be a slang term. Like that's the annoying thing I found in history is that pretty much all capitals, cities at one point or another are called the Apple.
They're the apple in every country's eye.
Yeah, so it's the thing. It's like so if you go through history, you'll just find people saying, and then I visited the Apple. I'm like, doesn't help me out, buddy.
The North Apple, the West Apple.
Yeah, it typically just means like we visited the capital of our country.
There you go. That's cool. I think the last, stupid one, I guess.
Okay.
I think another little religious reference was the fact that I think the narrator mentions like the oracles on their tripods, and I was like, Greek oracles had like the fighting machines from War in the Worlds.
Okay, and what is this? I assume tripod just means like a stool.
Yeah, I think just I think someone would step on to go speak to the crowds, basically.
Yeah, because I remember Babette sits on a three-legged stool at one point.
There you go.
Yes.
So yeah, she's their oracle, their guiding light.
Okay, and one other thing, if we're talking about religious quotes, there's a sentence that stood out to me that was as I'm quoting, the stone which the builders refused is become the headstone of the corner. Which I was like, that seems like a weird phrase in here. So I looked it up, like, yeah, that's a biblical quote. So there's a lot of biblical quotes in this short story.
I mean, yeah, this entire short story is fucking wrapping itself.
Yeah, but a lot of this isn't like they aren't quotes, isn't like specific, like it's not called out. It's just like there are biblical lines in the story.
It's not like 3:16.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't have a bunch of people just specifically quoting them. It's just incorporated into the work quite smoothly, except for that little one because I was like, that doesn't seem to be. It seems like it's translated in a different way or something because it's like it's Aramaic or Latin or Greek or something originally. Yes. So the structure of the sentence seems a bit weird.
Yes. Oh yeah, and do you actually know what that specific quote is actually used in as well?
What do you mean like
I am the stone the builder refused?
No, that was about Babette again.
Yeah, no, sorry, I meant like what other story or what other thing we have both watched has used that quote before?
I'm gonna gamble the Mandalorian.
Nope.
Okay, what is it?
The Boondocks intro.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the first line. I am the stone the builder refused.
Like the Boondocks is in like the adult cartoon.
Huey and Riley. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Did not see that one coming.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. it kind of fits with the general theme of that. But
Okay. Well,
Okay, so-
going from that, you want to jump to the last quotes then?
yeah, sure.
Okay, you can go first.
Okay. Well, I kind of was waffling in between. I feel like I'm kind of boring, and then I'm always just gonna choose
Are
like
you choosing the last line of the
yeah,
story
yeah,
again?
the conclusion to everything, bringing it together full circle. Fine, but I also did choose a quote that was used earlier in the story, and then later in the story.
Okay. Here you
go. So I think let's say when Babette is like trying to ward off the girl's inquiries. I think she says, "What will you, madames?" Or madame, however the French
they
pronounce
pronounce, I believe, in ES as an A, like madame.
Madame.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, and then later when she finally reveals everything, she says the exact same line. Again.
Okay.
So yes, I found that to be a bit. I just watched like The Princess Bride.
I did watch it like a week ago too.
Yeah, there you go. So what does he say again every time to his love?
Is it as you would? As you
command?
No, it's just look it up. Let's not get this one wrong.
Yeah.
As you wish, I think.
Yeah.
I just remember it from him falling down the hill.
It's adorable. That's it. Yep, as you wish. There you
Hey, good work, me.
Good. I guess, and then just as and then the other quotes that was used in the conclusion was her just kind of mentioning
just read the quote.
Her love and zeal for being a cook, and just saying, "Poor," said Babette. She smiled as if to herself. "No, I shall never be poor. I told you that I'm a great artist. A great artist, madame, is never poor." We have something, madame, of which people know nothing.
That stretches on to 2 whole pages.
I know. Now you know it's great.
Okay. For my final quote, this is from General Lowenheim. Lowenheim? Whatever. Should I have figured out how to pronounce the character's name before the podcast? Yes. Did I? No. Okay, this is from General Lowenheim, near the end of the story. We tremble before making our choice in life, and after having made it again, tremble in fear of having chosen wrong. Yeah.
You'll do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of the stories about the choices we make, and then we have to make choices. You don't get a choice. You have to make a choice.
No, just curl up in a ball. Make that your final choice.
Okay. There's a quote. And now we're up to the secret new way that we end the podcast for me.
Okay. I mean, all I see is just your quotes about the village.
No, it's not there because you didn't. Now it'll be here.
Okay.
Okay. So this. Okay. These are words I learned, or at least remembered now the definition of from reading this work.
Okay.
They're in my notes section. Huldra, a female mountain spirit in Norway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's so now I can if you ever want to incorporate that into a sort of fiction you're writing, Huldra.
Yeah. Well, I think it's actually they're kind of like might be mixing it up, but I think one of the Greek soothsayers Norse soothsayers is called that. So
okay, neat. Okay, catechist. It's probably catechist. Basic Christian religious education of children and adults, often with a catechism book, often through conversation with the illiterate.
Yeah, which I think they use in reference to Babette being a novice in the village's ways. So.
Yeah, so it's
you're as good as an illiterate child, Babette.
Yeah, and it's also to say that she basically follows a different religion.
Yep.
Flinty, to mean unyielding.
I think I knew that.
Yeah, it probably did, but I like it. And then quay, concrete, stone, or metal platform lying alongside or projecting into water for loading and unloading ships. A quay. So our harbor has multiple quays. Okay, Petrolus, which is which was what Babette was, a female supporter of the Paris Commune, accused of burning down much of Paris. We don't know specifically she did burn down much of Paris, but I like to believe yes. Hoffman anodyne, a compound spirit of ether.
Yeah, I looked this up. It was just some Did this actually work, or was it just some fucking random thing that?
I think it's still used in some chemical processes, but it's just I think they use a different name for it nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, and then a Blamis Dimonov, which we already mentioned, small Russian pancake often with toppings like caviar on it.
Yep.
And a gamboling. Well, you don't gamboling. Gamboling's the thing you do. Gamboling, to skip about in play.
To gamboling.
Yes. Yeah, because the people gamboling out of the building at the very end.
Breaking all their bones over and over again.
Yes. And so those are the words I learned. Or recalled, or at least. and it's a good thing.
Yes, I'll try and add some next time.
Yeah. So for next time, yes, we'll see if we learn some new words. Because the main purpose of this podcast is to make sure my brain doesn't melt.
Yeah, kind of working on that.
Yeah, reading, it's good for your brain, maybe.
A little bit sometimes.
Yep. And so I guess that's everything for this episode then.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to our wild ramblings about Babette's Feast by Baroness Karen Cretenze von Blixen.
Yep. We all love her, and she loved her second cousin's twin brother.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with her in problematic relationships? Like, seriously, girl.
It's a reasonable thing to be.
Reasonable incestuous relationship?
Second cousin doesn't count as incest.
Oh my god. Fucking ask the Habsburgs that.
No, but their problem is they were marrying like their
first cousins.
Yeah, well, even less than that, like uncles, aunts. I don't think ever siblings, but like too close.
No, that was a bridge too far.
That was an annoying thing I learned recently. Is like a couple examples of like the worst like incest that the Habsburgs had, and it's like, but the thing is like we're quite sure it's like no, the incest didn't actually give them their horrible debilitation. It was just they got like a fever or something at some point.
Okay.
And so it's like they were fine until they were 25. Then they got a horrible fever. Then they were brain dead for like 20 years. And it was like, oh, well, the incest might have gave them a bad immune system or something.
There you go.
But no, it was mostly just diseases back in the time killed and made people go crazy all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
The chin though, that's
definitely genetic.
There you go.
That was like, oh boy, we fucked up that. Yeah, we can't chew right, but like we're apparently surprisingly sane most of the time.
It's our one redeeming quality.
Yeah, we can chew.
Yeah, right. All right, so thank you guys again, and we'll talk to you guys next week about our sea story.
Yeah, and be sure to chew your food.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum. Okay, big reveal time.
Yet a fold.
Oh yeah. Da-da-da-da. Look, I printed off the notes.
Good job.
Yay me.
Don't have to stare at things anymore.
Yeah, it's less eye strain. I want people to know that trees died for this podcast, and they will. Oh, there's another one. And they will continue to die until our demands are met.
Make more letters in the alphabet, please.
Yeah. And the other thing is, though, I can use this for my Rush Limbaugh impression.
Like you right in the microphone there.
Yeah, that was pretty much his whole gimmick.
Okay.
Because you would like say like I've read such and such here about such and such thing, and then he shakes his paper. And it's like he didn't read anything. He's just making shit up.
I've seen some of the words here.
Yeah, it's like, can you believe they're reporting on this issue? These are definitely facts that I'm saying.
I had a whole team look them up in every.
Yeah, he also like he'd shake the paper and then he'd take a bunch of opioids because he was addicted to painkillers, which definitely improved his broadcasting abilities.
Yep. Made him all the more lucid.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Super talented. In any case, do you want to do the intro?
What was the intro?
The intro is you say what it was and who did it, and like you just do the top like three. This little section.
Yeah, okay, right here. Did I do it last time?
I think you did like a little bit of it. Then I started yelling at you.
Okay, yes, it was so happy. Great.
Fine. Do it then.
Good. I guess I'll just. Sorry. You want to do it or?
I don't care as long as it just gets done.
Okay, fine. I will do it.
Okay.
Are we recording it right now?
We've been recording for the last like 15 minutes.
What?
Let me check. We do the dumb bullshit in the opening, then we do the thing.
Sorry, I thought it'd be on there.
It's on 12 minutes. Oh, we're up to 17 minutes of hot radio action. But we're going to cut that down massively because so much of it was just looking at American Dad clips, which we can't use.
Damn it.
We don't have rights to the American Dad series.
Oh, come on. I'll totally dub Gloria Allred's fucking dialogue. Thank you.
Okay.
We're the dreamers. We're the music makers.
Dreamers of dreams.
Dreamers of dreams. Come on. I totally watched the movie as I was blowing Gloria Sandusky. No, I was just kidding. She was blowing me. That's great.
She doesn't have genitals.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it fun.
Oh, boy. That's just the shower.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing. I signed up for like a website called like RSS, and they'll just like automatically put ads into things if you like distribute them. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what ads can you put in this? But like apparently like the number 3 podcast on earth is something called Cumtown, which I've never heard an episode of, but I assume vulgar.
A little bit.
So I'm just like there are no standards for podcasting.
That's what makes it great.
Okay.
No FCC regulations to worry about.
The FCC is what's holding us back from Cumtown, apparently.
It's their last name. It's everyone's last name in Cumtown. Damn you.
We're all named after the founder, John Tobias Cumtown. Yeah, it's like asterisk like sound of a man orgasming. But we had to shorten that down to Cumtown.
There's so many slurs in there. So
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all residents of Cumtown. Welcome to the Grapeshot podcast. Second episode, baby. I'm your host, Blankety Blank, and this is my co-host,
James. I'm like, use a real name so people don't get too confused.
Yes, all right.
Mr. Blankety Blank.
Yeah. Otherwise known as Neil.
Oh my God, yeah. That's how I label you. This is a James and Neil production.
Yeah.
I go first because it's alphabetical.
Oh, thank you.
And because it's my idea. And because I'm stealing all the money.
That's a little bit.
All the $0.
Yep. Are you using it to pay for your paper budgets or?
No, I print this off the library.
Okay, there you go.
My tax dollars go into this.
Damn
if
it.
I pay taxes.
Which you do.
I pay income tax, GST, and HST, but I think the library is paid through primarily property tax, which I don't own property, so I don't pay property tax.
You own your flat, kind of.
Not really, no. Experts agree and no.
Doesn't interest me. What's the point, really?
Yeah, that's the biggest failure is if I'm not entertained. All that matters is if I care. Also, what was it? Were you just on the American Dad wiki?
Maybe.
That's fine.
I'm an admin. Shut up.
Not on that one.
Not even the one I'm on.
Yeah. What do you have to be mad? Pretty much just have to start it, I guess.
Or just be of trust of one of them.
Mm-hmm. I always recommend against that. If you're like in trust with an admin on a wiki, you're in too deep.
Love it.
That's why mistakes have been made.
You may have devoted a little bit too much.
Does YouTube let you search the transcript of videos now?
Yes.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
It's the best.
They should have just uploaded the full episode. That would have saved us a lot of time.
So much time.
Yeah, just upload a quick clip that's 23 and a half minutes long.
God knows that's what we do.
Yeah, it's a good system.
So
some people call it piracy, though, or theft.
Well, you're a YouTube partner, so you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm not a YouTube partner.
You've earned a whole 9 cents in your videos.
Yeah, that was years ago. They changed how the things work now, so I'm not a partner anymore.
Yeah.
You have to get I think it's 10,000 viewing hours in a year to get partnership.
Yeah. And
have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. I got 1,000 subscribers, but I have 20 hours of views in a year.
I mean, it's not horrible.
I think you probably have more than me. You can check that actually, because you just have more videos. Not that anyone. Nobody cares about any videos you ever upload to YouTube. Is the thing.
Hey, those Latin American loved our. Yeah. Oh, we had 3 views 2 weeks ago or something.
Okay, good for you. Okay, scroll. Does it show no, there should be is there, I lean over, is there a monetization button or something? Community, custom, earn. Yeah, click on the earn button, and then it'll tell us why we can't earn any money.
Yeah. Okay, so we need 500 subscribers.
Okay, which you don't
98.
have.
We lost some of ours. We need at least 3 video uploads in the past 90 days.
I haven't done that.
And we need at least 3,000 viewing hours, as opposed to the 6 we had in the past year.
Okay.
So, yeah. Still 6 hours.
Yeah. We need. Wait, did you say 3,000?
Yeah, 3,000.
Okay, so 6 is half a percent of what you need. Yeah, but it makes sense when we haven't uploaded a video in a decade.
Or more.
Yeah.
That's when was the last thing we actually did. No, that's all my stuff. Let's see here. It was 2012.
Yeah, so well over a decade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good job, us.
Nobody cares.
Hey, they used to care.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we peaked when we were pointing a DSXL camera at a TV screen that's still there. Yeah. The TV is still there.
Still totally works.
I like that. It's not even a flat screen. It's you can see how curved that tube is.
It's 3D.
Yeah, there's depth there. It's character. Do you think that TV even works anymore?
I feel like I pressed the power button and it didn't turn on. But
yeah, that sounds like a real possibility. I also like that you have a VHS player that's just used to support an internet router.
Yep.
Oh no, that's a cable box, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that gives limited access to the DVR station.
That's literally all. Is that literally all it does?
Yep. Should we read the newest issue in One Piece?
I read the newest issue in One Piece.
Yes.
They blew up a boat.
Yep.
That was hilarious.
Totally on accident.
Never plan your whole strategy around one boat.
Portals, guys, come on.
Yeah. I guess you have to get the tattoo for the portal to work first.
I know, and the tattoo artist was on the boat.
Yeah, don't. I wonder if there was anyone important on that boat.
Well, I presume they're not sailing the whole damn thing themselves, so.
Yeah, I think there probably were a few like world government crew members on there.
Mm-hmm. Or slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, slaves.
Yeah, which is not. You don't want to lose those. Because that was pretty much all that happened that show.
Well, Brooke maybe revealing some of his backstory a little bit.
Yeah, but we'll see if it actually gets filled in and being true in a second in the next chapter. Maybe it's just like mistaking it for a different blue-haired girl that multiple dies.
With heterochromia, yes. Don't see any of those any day.
Listen, for One Piece universe, there's probably a lot of those.
It's just the in thing, I guess.
There's got to be at least like a dozen girls with blue hair in One Piece.
Vivi. Nami's sister.
Yep. A million background characters you can't remember.
No, yeah, background obviously.
Yep.
Dinosaur girl who was wearing the N95 mask on Kaido's crew.
Yeah, I know. But I remember. It's not. Wait, was it? I thought it was like a floral mask or something.
Yeah.
You're just saying it as mockery.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Also, it's like the main thing for me with colors, though. Of course, is I don't. all I know is from reading the black and white manga, so I don't know what anyone's color scheme is.
Kind of. Oh, if you don't remember all those random cover pages that you get like one time to see their color schemes.
Mm-hmm. That's fun stuff. It's not even color pages; it's like the splash pages.
Yeah, so, sometimes they have the color on the online thing.
Okay. Sometimes I can't disagree with you. What's the other thing?
Ichi
is great.
Yeah.
Time travel.
Time.
Fast forwarding. Manipulation.
There you go.
That's fun.
So I guess fucking monster tiny boy is dead.
He got stabbed pretty damn good.
Yeah, there you go.
Who I think his name was.
Yeah, that's what he usually just said.
It's fun. Yeah, I imagine it being more.
Super soft.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
That'd be good.
That's funnier to me.
Yes. Audition for that. You do wonders.
Yeah. I should be. I want to be the voice actor for that one character.
Yes. And you'll fucking be set for life.
As you know, voice acting pays a lot. Yep. It's a great moneymaker.
Those conventions, man.
Yeah. They probably do make more off the conventions than they do from actually being.
Oh, yeah, completely. That's
why
COVID was such a bust for them.
Yeah. Yeah, it really sucks. Because if they're charging like $20 an autograph and they get like 100 in a day, that's like $2,000. That's definitely more than they make per, like probably for maybe even a season of some shows.
Maybe a couple $100 if that.
Yeah, because depending on the show, it's like depending how low ranks you are, they might literally have you do like. I don't know, because like for anime production, most of those I assume like they record like week by week because simulcasting is such a big thing now. It's not like back in the day where it's like an anime season would run for a full thing of 13 episodes or 20-something episodes, then it'll be brought over in DVD. And then you just probably go in for literally one day to record all your audio.
Yep.
You get whatever the rates were back then. And you get paid either in British Columbian dollars or Texan dollars. Because those are the only places they dubbed anime.
It was the best.
Yeah. I, for one, welcomed our British Columbian overlords.
They needed something.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. Anything else?
Any other big news? Real big news?
Big news.
I go to like 1970s television broadcasting voice, which is just me ripping off a character from the Mary Tyler Moore show. I think his name is Ted.
Right.
Can you look up Ted, Mary Tyler Moore show?
Sure. I mean, did he just sound like that? Or?
Yeah, this is his voice. Except for I can't do voices.
Ted Knight.
Ted Knight. Yeah, with Nightly News. Oh yeah, Nightly News.
What was it actually spelled with a KN there?
I think. Now I'm not sure.
There you go.
But it was fun. thing that always just stuck out to me about the nightly news was that he broadcasted. He was just standing there, like with just a blue background, reading off paper.
Yeah.
I was like, he doesn't even get a desk. Not even a desk.
Look, if you're a host, you get a desk. Everyone else, you have to fucking.
He was the host.
Well, no, but fucking Mary Tyler Moore was.
No, she's the host of the TV show, but
yes.
the nightly news is the show within the show that she works on.
Yes,
he's the host of that show.
Well, I know, but that still doesn't count. You're a sub-host still.
But he's the main host of the show within the show. It doesn't make sense.
No, too bad.
In any case, my mom explained to me, it's like, yeah, back in the day, like the format wasn't like as established, and some people, that's literally how they broadcast. Is they're just standing around in an empty void, pretty much, reading off a piece of paper. I'm like, that's your news. Like, what? I understand why no one watches the news. That was terrible.
No presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did she say that started to change then?
Well, like if you're at a major network, they weren't doing that bullshit. But the whole point is like this is like the third-rate network in a second-rate city. So it's like it's kind of a shit. They did a shitty job, essentially.
So that was the idea of the show, or that was just actually what took place?
That was the idea of the show, kind of like this is the lowest rated news show in Cincinnati, I think is where, or is it Minnesota? Where
let's see here. Anchorman at WJM TV station, very helpful.
You could just click on the Mary Tyler Moore show.
I'm on Ted Baxter's page. His character.
Yeah, but it should be
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
There we go, Minneapolis. There we go, good. Mystery solved.
There you go. Could be fucking delivering news to all those wonderful protesters. Also without a desk.
Yeah, well, this is the EV process. This would be actually Ted Baxter's like character is quite conservative, so I don't think he'd even back the civil rights activists.
Lovely. Okay.